It's Black History Month. And with that, I believe it's important to talk about something that my father always taught me. He taught me to do me search. And what do I mean by that? I simply mean that even with a whole month to learn about ourselves, the American education system often has flaws in the way that we are taught, especially during this month in particular. For an example, let's talk about two of the most important people you learn about besides Martin Luther King during this month. Let's talk about George Washington Carver, who many people see as the peanut guy. He was so much more than that. One look at his Wikipedia page alone will tell you he was one of the most important black scientists of the early 20th century. And some historians would even argue one of the most important scientists. Because with all the work he did with peanuts, he also studied soybeans. Some of his research carried forth into things that we do in food every day. Soybeans are in almost every food product that isn't natural we eat. He studied soil depletion, something that the South needed because, frankly, cotton destroyed thousands of acres of land. And before sharecropping, he was someone that helped bring that land back. Now let's talk about Harriet Tubman, someone we learned as the Underground Railroad girl. But her life was so much more than that. Many people don't know she was a spy in the First Civil War. And according to some reports, in one single raid on the plantation that she helped organize with her own knowledge, she helped free over 500 slaves, which is about the same amount, roughly according to many reports, that she freed the Underground Railroad itself, which is why research is important. It's important to formulate your own ideas and opinions, especially if you aren't someone of color. Because the sad truth is that school does not give you the proper knowledge or tools to understand Black history, even with an entire 28 days to teach you about it a year. Doesn't sound like a lot, does it? 28 days. A fresh haircut doesn't last that long. A lesson plan lasts longer. On almost every unit you're going to learn otherwhere in your life. Which is why my father sat me down from a young age and preached to me the importance of research, not only about blackness, but anything you wanted to know about, anything you wanted to do in life. It was important to know the facts. Our schools don't give them to us, and oftentimes the people that teach us don't know them themselves. So what are you going to do? Be someone that goes to school and learns the same thing you're going to learn from age 2 to age 18? Or are you going to take your education in your own hands and be someone that cares enough to put the me inside of that phrase?